What if I told you that waiting until you are ready is the very thing keeping you from your destiny? In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gave Arjuna a secret that most of us ignore. Perfection isn't the requirement for starting. Action is. We live in a world that demands perfection. We see the finished product of others on social media and feel like we can't start until our plan is flawless. But ancient wisdom tells a different story. By the end of this video, you'll understand the concept of swadharma and why your imperfect start is exactly what the universe is waiting for. Why do we hesitate? It's the fear of the first step. We tell ourselves, I'll start that business when I have more money, or I'll help others when I'm more successful. Krishna calls this a delusion of the ego. In chapter 3, verse 35, he says, "It is far better to perform one's own dharma, even if imperfectly, than to master another's dharma perfectly." When you try to be perfect, you are usually trying to follow someone else's path. Your own path is uniquely yours, and it's allowed to be messy at the beginning. Think of a cracked clay lamp. Does the crack stop the flame from giving light? No. In fact, sometimes it's through the cracks that the light shines the brightest. Your imperfections are not obstacles. They are your unique signature. Arjuna was a master archer, yet on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, his hands trembled. He was imperfect in that moment of crisis. But Krishna didn't tell him to go home and practice more. He told him to stand up and fight, right then, with his trembling hands and his clouded mind. The journey creates the perfection. Perfection doesn't create the journey. So how do you move from paralysis by analysis to action? First, identify your swadharma, that inner calling that feels right, even if it's difficult. Second, commit to the minimum viable action. If your goal is to write a book, write one sentence. If your goal is to be healthier, walk for 5 minutes. Krishna emphasizes nishkama karma, acting without being obsessed with the results. If you aren't worried about the perfect outcome, you lose the fear of starting. You aren't responsible for the success of the journey. You are only responsible for the first step. Remember, the divine doesn't ask for a perfect version of you. It asks for the real version of you. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. I'll see you in the next story. Afraid it won't be perfect? Tell me in the comments below. Let's encourage each other to take that imperfect first step today. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe for your modern journey.